Today, we're going to teach you dribbling for beginners, aka the dribbling basics. So if you're new to football or just don't know how to dribble that well, or in general just want to refresh how to really dribble properly, this is a great video to start if you one day want to become the dribbling king. Now, I know that we all just want to learn all the really cool skills and we want to learn them right now. But the thing is, guys, that you shouldn't start practicing those skills before you know and understand and master the basics of dribbling. So today, I want you to understand how to touch the ball, how to run, to use both feet, and then give you some drills to get started improving on your dribbling. So, let's go. The first important thing to learn is your touch, where I want you to get used to using the outside of your foot. Now, long term, you're going to want to use both the inside and the outside of your foot to be a little bit more flexible. But to start with, I know that most people, when they begin, they use the inside of the foot to dribble. But that doesn't really work in terms of effectiveness. So, use the outside of your foot, because to me, it feels a little bit more natural, and also, it makes me faster and more agile because it naturally puts me on my toes, and that's important. Now, the other thing when it comes to touch is the control. So how far away from your body you push the ball. Obviously, you want to keep it close. Don't keep it right under your body because you might lose balance and fall over, but instead push it out just as far, so when you take your next step, you're basically going to run straight into the ball with your dribbling foot. So those 5-10 meter touches where you just sprint after it, forget those. Good dribbling is about balance and control. The next step is to take the right steps, pun intended. Now, I talked about balance and control, and the best way to achieve that is to run the right way. So here I want you to bend down your knees and go on your toes and really avoid to run with your heel flat on the ground. Because when you go on your toes, it makes you a bit more able to react. It makes you more agile, so you can change direction really quickly if you get challenged. Another thing that's important with running is that you run with a lot of small steps instead of a fewer larger ones. And the reason for that is that once your foot is off the ground, you're unable to do anything, but instead, if you run with a lot of small steps, a challenger comes in, jerk tries to take your ball, you can react, you can change direction all of a sudden. So run on your toes with small steps, that's the way forward.